understanding the Guru Tattva. This is again, as I told you, for mature seekers. Why we are saying mature? We are not condemning anybody as, oh, somebody is immature, we are great. No, we are not talking about that. We are simply saying that to go into Advaita Tattva, because Advaita is everything. Self realization, the final goal of human life is Advaita. And nothing less than that. In Dvaita, you cannot. You have to become one. The quality of the self is one. Quality of Shiva, God, is one. There is no other. So Dvait has to die. But why does Dvait not die? Because it's not so easy. The Maya, the the impact that you have from outside is so strong, you cannot center yourself very easily. So that is why it takes, as we discussed in day 1 and 2, so many things, so many ways to come and reach the source. And it begins with the lowest karma kanda. It begins with the karma yoga, then transcends into bhakti yoga, and then transcends into Raj yoga. By the time a seeker comes into Raj yoga, he has become a meditator. You can see karma yoga and bhakti yoga, there is no meditation. Meditation means inward. Are you getting this? There, Raj yoga, the journey starting inward is starting there, actually. But if some advanced seekers are there in karma yoga and bhakti yoga in previous lifetime, if they have done, then it can be easy for them. They can move directly in bhakti yoga to parabhakti, advaita bhakti. Para is one, abheda bhakti. That can happen depending on their purva janma sanskars. Or even karma yogi can transcend directly into one. Or one, while they are doing karma, they lose the I. Doership is melted out. They only have this strong feeling that this is Shiva and whom I am serving also Shiva. They see God in everything. That is the essence of karma yoga. The purpose of karma yoga is this. This is all explained by Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. The purpose of all these margas. But if you are not awakened on that, then you will simply keep doing all these margas. You will simply keep doing pujas, you will simply keep running around doing seva and all. Arth nahi hai usme. In the Dvaita Bhava, it is not going to help. So somewhere it has to go into Advaita Bhava. Karma Yoga also has to go into Advaita Bhava. The Bhakti Yoga also has to go into Advaita Bhava. The moment a Karma Yogi or a Bhakta becomes inward, automatically Raj Yoga begins. Because a meditator, you're going inside. See, again, Raj Yoga stands above all these things. So Raj Yoga, as a meditator, there are a lot of challenges. You cannot go inside very easily. That is why Ashtanga Yoga, Yam, Niyam, all those things, right from the disciplines and all that, then slowly Pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses, and then Dhyana, Samadhi, Asana, all these things are given importance. Those are step by step how the seekers are going. So it's a long journey. By the time you come to Advaita Marga, to Jnana Marga, it's a long, long journey. And these explanation are very brief, but it takes lifetimes to come cover this. So those who are still in those phases where Dvaita Bhava is very strong, they cannot give up their Dvaita Bhava. For them, it is called that immaturity is there. Maturity has not yet come. Why? Because the intellect or buddhi is not yet developed. For this, buddhi has to develop. Only when your buddhi develops, your viveka becomes very strong. Viveka is the power to discriminate what is right, what is wrong. More than that, viveka is the power to see what is real and unreal. Asat and sat you can see very clearly. So, whose viveka is high, they can very clearly see what is the use in this. What is karma kanda? They'll start questioning. Why are you running about? I have run about doing this, that. What did I get? Where is this ending? This means the Viveka is developing. Now they are seeing what is real, what is unreal, what is right, what is wrong. And the moment their Viveka develops, that is here, through many ways. Raj Yoga practice karte, all the, in Raj Yoga, everything comes. So many Kundalini Yoga, Nad Yoga, many yogas come. They are all under Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga means royal. Raj, Rajaon ka yoga is the royal path. So Nityananda always says royal path. Take the royal path. Leave the forest road. He is completely against Hatha Yoga. He very clearly says choose only Raj Yoga because that will lead you to mukti, but Hatha Yoga will lead you to bhoga. Nobody tells you this. Nityananda tells this very clearly. In fact, I'm just coming from Nityananda's place only. I was in an ashram. So, Nityananda in Chidakasha Gita begins with Raj Yoga, ends in Jnana Yoga. Clear. There's no other compromises that is done there. And very, very spashed, very clear. So, now whose Vivek is developing, they become very serious on the path. Because when your Viveka arises, awakes, you can see the nonsense. You can see the play of Maya. You can see how your senses get stuck. You can see your helplessness. You can see how powerful Maya is. You can see your lobha, greed. You can see your moha, your attachment. You know you want to get out of it, but still it's so strong. So Viveka is arising. So it is showing it is not true. It is not real. That is why from inside the feeling comes. Oh, I'm stuck in moha. Too much of attachment. So inside something is telling it's not real. Don't catch it. But due to the tendency of the Panchendriyas, it's not easy. This is where the Guru Tattva comes into place. Now, all this what we are telling, without Guru Tattva, we cannot understand these things. Guru Tattva is the one who gives clarity. It's not a person. The Tattva brings clarity of this margas, of the next step, the guiding the seekers step by step, assisting them, protecting them, listening to them, showing them the way, and giving them lessons. This is all part of the Guru Tattva. So, what does this do? It helps you navigate. So, Guru Tattva brings the wisdom. Guru Tattva brings the training. Guru Tattva brings the power. Training means it can it can be a guru, shishya, disciple, the guru and disciple, where the guru trains actually. But in Kali Yuga, this is not possible because in olden days, ashramas was very small. So hardly 10, 12 pupils, disciples, and one guru, and one janma is spent for them. One guru dedicated to this kind. That was the kind of intensity those days. But today, the awakening is more. Disciples are more, and also the Guru Tattva is increased. Even the Guru Tattva, the mediators have increased a lot. You see in the past 10 years. 10 years se pehle you see there were limited gurus, masters, who were officially working. Today you see the rise of teachers and mediators. Who's doing this? It might feel like, oh, these people are doing something. They are taking things. You cannot take things in your hand because it's not everybody's cup of tea, first of all. It is not a career to be pursued or a job to be taken. Until it's designated, it cannot happen. And as it happens, the cosmic intelligence automatically functions through this tattva. So whoever is eligible becomes in that manner. Now, gurus are of all kinds. It's not just one. In guru also there is adham, madhya, uttam shreni, depending on. Now, I don't want to go into deep into that because then it will sound more like judgment and all that. We are not into all that. I'm just telling. And accordingly, so many gurus come. You look on Facebook, you'll see everything, or reels and all that. All kind of masters are there. We might sit criticizing them, but they are all doing their role. You cannot deny that. However good, bad, or ugly we feel about it. So, is there a dearth of gurus in this world? If I look at it, I see guru everywhere. Even my cat becomes a guru. So many things it teaches. So that is Avadut Marg. Now, Avadutas are a different category. Huh? They don't come under all these things. They are not even under the guru category. I told you yesterday, they are not in this Varnashrams, they are not there. They are not under any religion, dharma. They are not under any casteism or patriotism, country. They are not even in gender. Avadus don't know their gender. They cannot say I'm a male, female. Hey, nahi. Avadus don't know their Avadus. That's a different category completely. They don't come under gurus because they are not even gurus. Avduta is never a guru. Avdut Gita padho usme. I'm a guru. He is clearly telling that we are not the. I'm not the guru. I'm not the teacher. I'm not the preacher. Because to preach, to teach, you need guna, and they are nirguna. Simple example. They don't have gunas only. You need to have quality. You need to have some attributes. When those attributes are missing, how can you function? They cannot function. You need to function something, right? They need gyan. Ego. Who's this one right now speaking? It's ego. Somebody is sitting here very holy and without ego. Without ego, if there is no ego, there is no thoughts. If there is no thoughts, how can there be words? From where Gyan will come? So that is Chidakasha Gita. First one. Jnani ko man nahi. Jnanis are mindless. Jnani means avduts. They don't have mind because the mind layer only is gone. Mind why it is gone? Mano nasha. Many of you know. Uday sir. Mind has been killed, dissolved. So if the mind is killed, how can they teach? When they cannot teach, they sit in silence. That is Dakshinamurti Tattva. दक्षिणामूर्ति मतलब -5 इंद्रियस, -3 गुणास. क्या रहा? You are just radiating presence. Presence. Dakshinamurti is presence, radiating in Paravani. Now, who can be the Shishyas of Dakshinamurti? Those who have the capability of tuning to the language of silence. Paravani. Those who have reached that state, automatically they get the Guru of Dakshinamurti. You have kahin dhunne ki zarurat nahi. There is no system in the spiritual hierarchy that is sitting and designating gurus. It is so unbiased and pure and divine. Everything is automated. Cosmic intelligence, like artificial intelligence, it's all automatic. So, cosmic intelligence also is very automatic. And that is the power in that, because if cosmic intelligence is there, there is no partiality, there is no human tendency. Partiality comes only when there is human tendency. Then there is a person who will decide what to do, what not to do, how to be given, what not to be given, and all that. Then that means Manishya Pravritti has come, the ego aspect has come into that. So it cannot be Devatulya, it cannot be divine. So man made systems are complicated. That you can look around, you will come to know. If your Viveka is strong, you will just see it clear. You'll be able to see everything clear. All the nonsense of the world you'll be able to clear. Without even talking about it. There's no need to talk about it, but you will be aware of everything. How the system functions and the flaws in the system. And when you see the flaws in the system, you're not interested. It's needed. We must see. We must be exposed. That is also the Guru Tattva's Kripa, Guru Kripa. Tattva only exposes you to the falseness of this play of consciousness. Until you see the falseness, how will you pull back? You will be taking it seriously, right? So चटके तो बनता है, चटके झटके बनता है. So once you get your fingers burnt, you'll you'll start thinking about it. All the slaps are needed. You have to burn. A lot of tests will be there to see how you have functioned. Who's doing these tests? Anugraha Shakti of the Guru Tattva. Shiva Tattva only through Guru Tattva the Anugraha is coming. That is why when you say Guru's Anugraha means whose Anugraha? The Lord's Anugraha. It's coming through the Guru. So if we are able to understand even what I'm saying right now, day 1, day 2, and day 3, that means our buddhi is developed without triggers, without reaction, without doubts, without being scared, without being irritated or judgmental. If you can just understand and say that makes sense, the easier you say that makes sense, that much clearer your intellect is. उसमें भी अगर थोड़ा अग्रम तिगड़म हुआ, then it's still not stabilized. This is what I mean by mature seekers. They are mature enough and mature after lifetimes of work. Okay, it is not just one janma.